Signs from the universe that the events are in your favor to manifest your desires. The universe creates many signs, many events, many situations for us to heed. But the issue is we aren't tuned in. And the reason we aren't tuned in is basically how we are designed. You see, guys, our brains, particularly the conscious part of our mind, which we process our everyday reality with, it can only perceive 1% of actual reality. So yes, indeed, you are witnessing 1% of true reality. Think about that for a second. You are witnessing and experiencing only 1% of your true potential that you can access to create. So what signs am I referring to? Well, today I'm going to talk about a particular sign that we all experience. It's known as synchronicity, and how it connects us to our reality with dimensions. Synchronicity is basically something that you've been manifesting, you put your intention on it, and then all of a sudden events start to line up to show you that it is in your favor, it's getting ready to manifest. And a predominantly fulfilling or occurring synchronicity is through numbers. Some of us, we may feel numbers are following us. Some of us, we may see them every day. They come up on clocks, timeline, internet. But synchronicities also occur in different formats. They could be in the form of a song, of a friend, of a family, of thinking of someone, seeing something repeatedly. It doesn't have to be numbers, but clues, or these events, or these circumstances, or what we refer to as coincidence. They are a very intricate role for you to create what you want. And we're going to shed some light and awareness on how to use and access synchronicities to manifest and create your reality. All right, let's get into it. So the universe, as I said in the beginning, that our reality we process with 1%. So you have your conscious mind, which is the logical mind, and then we have a higher part, or a more deeper aspect of our consciousness, which is known as the subconscious mind. Your conscious mind, we would say is the observer, and your subconscious mind would be the collapser. So your conscious mind could observe something, it could think of something or desire something, then your subconscious mind goes in, initiates it, and creates it. So let's compare them in physics terms. Okay, so your conscious mind would be the electron in a wave. Then once you decide on something, it collapses now, and the subconscious mind would be the process or the thing that collapses the wave. So subconscious mind in its entirety, it's infinite. So it's in infinite states until the conscious mind decides to observe something. The subconscious mind then comes into a definite state. So I want you to think of that. In layman's terms, your conscious mind is used to process the information. Your subconscious mind is used to find the answer, to create it, to get results. And it can do that in an infinite form. All right? So we established that. Now here is where synchronicities come in. Because we perceive 1% of reality, there are so many other dimensions happening simultaneously around us. And when I speak of dimensions, I'm particularly speaking of higher levels of energy or vibration, or higher levels of awareness. Dimensions exist in space, but here's the issue. We can only perceive 4 dimensions. We have our 4 dimensions of up, down, left, right, and then we have time as the 4th dimension. So we can see things in a 3-dimensional format, and then we put 4 dimensions with time. So space-time. But there are other dimensions, infinite dimensions around us right now. We can't process it because we use our logical mind. So how does the universe help us? Well, this is where synchronicity comes in. You see, the universe is like a self-correcting code. When it designed and created us, it knew that our conscious logical mind can't see the whole picture. So it put markers or signs to help us. And this is where synchronicities come in. The key for you to understand and use synchronicities is first to become aware that they exist. And once you become aware of synchronicities, now you're tuned into what I call the roadmap to create it or manifest it. And this is where your subconscious mind comes in. So if you see numbers and they follow you, there's a roadmap, there's a meaning. You look up the meaning, you find your answer. Once you are tuned into synchronicity now, your subconscious mind now is tuned into you. Now you can use that dimensional portal to manifest, because now you're accessing other dimensions primarily through the subconscious. Even though the conscious mind can think and logicalize, your conscious mind can't interpret it. So what your conscious mind does, it just has the awareness by seeing the synchronicities. That awareness now collapses the subconscious mind. Remember, like the electron wave to infinite potentiality? That's the subconscious mind. So now it collapses the subconscious mind, and now you're in alignment to receive what you want or what you desire. That's the secret to using synchronicities to manifest. Once you can understand this complex event, and I just made it very easy for you to understand, it becomes a whole new world because you're tuned into an awareness factor. The awareness factor initiates your subconscious mind, and now what happens, your synchronicities will increase because the roadmap is getting closer for you to manifest what you want. You have to remember that our reality is just perception. Some say there's no reality, only perception. Your perception creates your reality. So if you're tuned into synchronicities and they pop up on you, you are on your way to manifest. It becomes easier. Here's another tip. You do not go looking for synchronicities. Allow it to find you. It will find you. Some of us get caught up by looking at these numbers. You don't do that. You go through your day and they will find you. How will they find you? They'll smack you in your face. In other words, they'll be so dominant, there's no doubt that it's not a coincidence. There's no doubt it is a purpose. That's what I mean. They'll find you or smack you in the face. So you have to now become aware that we live or exist in a reality that has infinite potential of dimensions. We're only seeing 1% of the movie. Think about that. You go to the movie. Imagine only watching 1% of the movie. Can't even imagine that, can you? Well, imagine 1% of reality. This is what you're experiencing right now. But through your subconscious and through awareness, now you know the power you have is become aware, monitor, keep your intentions, now your subconscious mind picks it up, and you continue, they find you, and you'll manifest. That's the secret. Become aware by using your conscious mind to use the logical mind to become aware. Now you allow the subconscious mind to take root and manifest. This is the power you have. So that's something you must keep in mind. And now you know a very powerful secret on how to access and use synchronicities along with your subconscious mind to lead you to the path to create and manifest your desire.